Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eau Claire, Wisconsin and Baldwin. You got Jimmy Thurman here and Joe Rulin.
Hey, it's great to be here. It's kind of a walkthrough buffet on our way in.
Right.
And so you've got Minnesota coming off a pretty convincing win over Bethel.
Yes.
And they kind of had a chance to rewire a few things, lines-wise and everything else. And going against this Eau Claire squad, what can you tell me about the Eau Claire team?
Well, I wasn't here at the last game, but I did watch it online here, and it was a back and forth game. They're a big physical team. They got a really super hot goaltender, which kept them. I think they had about 50, 60 shots on goal that game. And once you run into a hot goalie, Joe, it's you never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely, they are lethal at times once they start to heat up. And look forward to seeing how things play out here in the early start. Certainly tough to top that first period. On Saturday against Bethel, putting up a crooked number in that first period in each of the periods, actually. So getting set now as we take the draw here for the Gophers. Underway here, looks like a roll there on that face-off, controlled back in goal. We'll get you caught up with that. Just the first stoppage of play as we calibrate, and just underway here. First period, big blast, glove save, and that is made.
Yeah, I can't see his number, Joe. Is it 31?
That is 31, Caleb Bentz.
Caleb Bentz. I don't recall if he was the goaltender last game or not.
First official save of the game. They dropped the puck just 15 seconds in the Minnesota attack zone, trying to hit a cutter that far side. Redirects back out now to the corner, holding the zone. Not able to, but hits the stick there for Eau Claire. They skate in, pass across, near side, chips across, stick down defensively. Nice play, and now here come the Gophers.
Tell you what, it's good to see number 30 out here on your number sheet. Tyler Bischoff, back from a shoulder injury. It's good to see him back on the ice.
I didn't know that was Tyler until you just mentioned it. I was going to ask.
Yeah, you want to go on number 30.
Yeah. It is good to see him out there.
No, my boy Tyler, he forgot his jersey tonight.
Well, he brings 4 goals, 4 assists into that spot. Here's a shot coming along the side, nicely blocked in front. Little spin cycle shot, then trying to go 5-hole. Then unable to get it through between the pipes. Owen Peterson.
OPP's down in the goal tonight. There's a nice little shot there by Joseph Barrington from Eau Claire here. Warming up OPP down here.
Owen Peterson from my neck of the woods in Andover. Move here. This from the near point makes it all the way through, and Ethan Peterson tries to carry it out, disrupted outside the blue line, and some strong stick work, and finally it's lofted behind the net. Pitchfork-like by the Gophers. They go for the puck hunt behind the net, and now Eau Claire will move it up ice. Good pass to the blue line. That's disrupted, taken away. Nice play defensively there for the Gophers. Across the rink, slides under the stick. First to the puck will be Eau Claire. They send it off the board, whacking at it. Now 2-on-1 emerges. A quick wrister. Nice. Beautiful save, glove save. No rebound to be had that time after the shot, and Peterson controls it on a nice save.
Yeah, you had Zach Goulet, I believe, and Calvin Johnson coming down in a nice 2-on-1. And it looks like Zach kind of took it on his own, and OP came out and cut the angle down with a one-shot glove save. So nice to see him come up with a couple of nice shots at him here tonight. Get him a little warmed up.
Abbott will take the draw. Controlled, Minnesota carries across. They get a look here. There's a few of the players.
Got some jerseys that are all messed up again tonight, don't we?
It is, yes. To the far side, holding the zone, top of the face-off circle. Poke checked away. Good job by Abbott. Seal it away, down low. Shot here, slithers through the blue, goes to the corner. The near point trying to hold the zone here is Rowe. Rowe cannot. He had to stretch, kind of contort his body. He'll circle back to his end of the ice. 17 and a half remaining in this opening period, no score. Blue Gold taking on the Golden Gophers of Minnesota. Drifting back, and Rowe is there. On this time in this type of a game, you can test it. There's a fluttering puck, easy glove save. When they come out and the change, charging in, getting it, slashing inside, and poke checked away there. Off the stick there of the Gophers. They move it out to center ice. That is Eau Claire. They'll carry in, dump it behind. Owen Peterson looking for it there, but defensively it's all locked up and doing well for the Gophers. Across center ice now on the puck hunt to the corner. Gets a nice fast bounce into that corner. Trying to pick up play and move it along. There you see Margell. Margell with a couple of goals. In his last downing, this shot deflects, doesn't make net, goes to the near corner. Jumped up, trying to hold and keep possession to the blue line, sent back in.
Well, I tell you what, Joe, it's good to see the DMV partial line back here. You got TJ Koopa and Sammy, and then you got Sunshine here. Dylan Wedwood.
Yeah, there were almost a handful of players that tinkered with a hat trick on Saturday.
Yeah, another jersey correction here. We have Caden Cole, number 71.
That's
that
it.
Third line.
Thank you.
Yep. Who we got now? We got Tyler.
Pretty
Smith
active bunch. Oh, yeah. So now we're back here. Get another look here as faceoff will come just to the left of Peterson. And on these nights where it's kind of a quiet, not the roaring fan sometimes we're used to, but Peterson comes out with that big save on a golden opportunity there for Eau Claire early in the first, and that's always a good set, I would think, you as a former goalie.
Yes.
On the doorstep, it feels good to come out and make that save, not just make it, but solidify it, to not allow a rebound.
You ain't kidding. I mean, it's always nice to just get your hands on that puck, no matter what happens. You obviously don't want to go, but
that first line working out there right now. And
Tyler, nice pass out. Who was that? Tyler.
Yep. So they've got Johnson, Bishop, and Arneson working together on that number one line tonight, do the Gophers.
Yeah, I'd like to see a big night from Keegs here. You know, he's been working his tail off here the last couple games. I know he's had a couple goals here going, but I'd like to see him just, a nice little shot there at the corner there. I'd like to see him just, not that he can turn it up any more than he's doing right now, but he's just working super hard. And I'm loving the way he works, because it gives these other guys on the bench a little incentive to say, hey, man, he's working his tail off, not getting any answers. And these boys need to do the same, need to follow him.
He put a good shot. That was up to that small 90 of less than 5% chance.
Geeks like shoot at those odd little shots.
Yeah, it's a good snap just from behind the defense as well as a shield to the corner, holding far point. The Gophers trying to get up early here. Redirect moves off the stick that time of Rowe. Still holds the zone, but Eau Claire trying to skate out. From behind, a pass picked up. They couldn't put that second pass together. And the Gophers are there to pick it up and move across center ice on the backhand. Skating across again on that sweep in the backhand, Ethan Peterson. Back to the corner is Kuznick trying to absorb a check and get that puck free. Nice play defensively to redirect it.
Nice hustle there.
Yeah, both teams exchange the puck at neutral ice and then flutter it in and hits the upper rafters, and we'll get the face-off. 14 and change remaining. First period, no score, 14:08.
Sorry for the people listening on McClary here. We're going to probably butcher a couple of these names because we got a little late lineup here, but number 10, Jack, I want to say it's Bjor, possibly. Come on. B-O-W-R-E. Bauer? Like.
Perhaps with that.
I don't know.
Give a call out. Let us know. Oh, my.
I heard a little pipe action here.
Good activity. They'll need a new disc out there as they roll it through. And I thought that was Jack Bowie.
Bowie. All right. I'm going to go with that one. I hate to butcher names.
Far side holds the zone off to the faceoff, brings it off the board behind the net, looking to work it back out. And there's the big fella from Maple Grove getting through a triangulated defensive attempt. This one comes right back in, making a save. I'll tell you, the goalie's been ready for anything here already in this first period, and Bentz.
Yeah, hot goalies, man. We talked about it a little earlier. I mean, nowadays these goalies are good. I mean, you got to really have a precise, good angle shot or get the goalie moving side to side. These goalies in this league are good. There's no question.
Send it deep, but right there, put right on the stick of the Gophers. They work their way out. Engelbrecht headmanned it, now picking up the loose biscuit, sending it back, and they'll restart. Deflected out of play, just off the stick that time. On the stretch by the Gophers, face-off will come. Probably just outside the blue line.
Yeah, I'll tell you, right there on that play with Sammy, that's why he's got that C in the chest. He could have went in the zone and been offsides. He did double check, was nice and patient, went back to his deep partner, and then played that through and had a deflection out of play. But good job by Sammy right there.
Gophers win the draw, and forwards come in and crash in. Good keep that time for Bluegolds. Shot here, just near the half wall. A snapshot that's gathered. That was by Barnowski. Joe Barnowski.
Looks like a big kid here, huh?
He does.
Gonna be good 6'2", 200 pounds.
CCH.
Here we go.
Controls. Far side. Dump in, and now they'll give chase.
Another one here.
Working to the corner, 13. I don't have listed on here, but we'll get that for you.
I think Coops is
Side shot,
yeah!
goal!
There's a goal by Sammy, speaking of it.
Got through the pads. Margell.
Here he comes looking for that Superman, baby. What? There it is.
Look at that, nice.
Number 8, always showing it, baby. You gotta love it. I don't know who got the assist on that. Looks like Coobs on the back.
I think
Nice
so,
little
on the
quick
back
play.
side.
As we were talking earlier, about those, how you're going to score on these goalies. That's exactly how you're going to score on goalies these days, is get them off their angle. Those quick shots like that, it really gives a goalie no chance whatsoever to make that step other than to drop into a V. Looks like he 5-holed him there, but great job by that line.
7:45, first period, time of the goal by Margell. For Margell, I have him for 4 goals now in his last 3 games.
He's on a tear.
Worst aside, good job, and now back again.
2-on-1.
2-on-1 numbers working, crossed away, good movement,
Keegan!
shot off the mark by Keegan. Johnson with the look that time, and maybe tried to be a little too exact as he went in on that 2-on-1, still pressuring. You can see Bishop back there leading that charge. Deflect sent deep. It'll allow Eau Claire to make a Hosel line and defense changes.
Coobs got an assist in that. Marzell from Cuba. Always just on it. You gotta love it.
Lining it up and out. Bluegold trying to counter here. Fluttering puck, hops the stick, goes on goal. Peterson there with an incoming Bluegold player. That was Novi.
It's amazing when you see a team score, how that level of intensity just picks up more and more and more. You notice how it's kind of like, I was going to comment about, the guys being just a little flat, but that goal right there just picked up the intensity on this Gopher lines.
Do you find it's easy to be flat when you come in? Not that this is not an ideal ice arena, but not a lot of attendance and a lot of that noise.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you go to a hockey game, it's super quiet, just dead and atmosphere-wise, and you got to go play a, college hockey game. I mean, these guys are used to going to big rinks, you know, playing at Mariucci and,
Yeah.
you know, Ritter, and they come here like, what's going on, you know? But, hey, this is where they play, and this is where we got to get the business done. So, yeah, you just get acclimated. But, you know, we played here every year. You know, it's I actually kind of like this rink.
Yeah.
I like these small little rinks like this. Give a big shout-out to Lindis Construction here. Good friends of mine in the industry I'm in.
Absolutely, absolutely. Face off there, finally to the backhand, holding zone. Now looking to send it behind the net. Peterson whacks his stick at it. Bluegold trying to work it free, but all over there. And first to the puck on many of occasions has been Peterson. They drop it back behind, hoping they can get some fresh air. Good job to pinch in and hold the zone in the slot here. It's deflected near, but not out. Shot goes on. You could hear the pad save.
Yeah. Great job by Caleb, number 26.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
that puck in.
Enjoy here. Looking at that, I thought I saw a good shot there by Kreutzmann as well. Fluttering it back in. Good possession here with a hold the zone for the Gophers. Deep many times. This goes length of the ice. We're going to get the whistle for that. And we are just beyond the midway mark of this first period. 9:54 to go. It's a 1-0 lead on the goal.
Yeah, it's great
by
to
Margell.
Great to see Brock and Caleb here working together as a team. Two big defensemen, you know, doing a great job keeping that puck in the zone right there for that shift. It's always confident for the forwards to know that they got some big defensemen back there doing what they can to keep that puck in the zone.
And you had said Kuba had one of the assists on that goal.
Yep.
In front, having to cover up. I'll tell you, flurry of shots. And there's the big body there of Brady Abbott trying to mix it up for the freshman.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to get this line. I think TJ Kuba's got his original jersey back, 13. He had 19. Yeah, there it is. So Kuba's is 13.
He is 13, all right.
Yeah, yep. Look at me. I'm all just
I like
correcting
it.
all these
See
names
that?
and numbers.
It's just like algebra.
Yeah,
College
that's
just
right.
trying to figure it out and make the numbers work.
Yeah, and there's another one, too, and I think it's Dylan, Sammy, and TJ.
Good hustle there. Pass across. Couldn't quite convert. That was Caden Cole.
This is the line here. We have Caden Cole. Yeah, he's 71, right?
Correct.
And
Abbott and Mogren.
No, Mogs, yep. They were good here.
Turning back.
Tell you
Let
what.
that go. I'll continue it. Holding zone in front. Oh, a nice tip in front by Abbott. Just went over the top of the crossbar.
Nice hit there. Caden's just after it tonight.
Trying to pinch in, unable to hold. But again, right now, Minnesota really doing a great job of possessing and putting some pressure on in the offensive end. Skating through, deflect.
Super. Nice defensive play here. Good to see him back in the lineup here.
Poke checked away. The reverse ice. That continues on the stick here for Bluegolds, sending it deep. Behind the net, working it up. Nice job to avoid a collision by Graycheck that time. Carrying up and a drop pass. No, they'll hold on to it. Now it's picked up. The loose change left unprotected, and Bluegold brings it back, whistles this one. I'm not sure that Peterson actually saw that. Whistled across. Carry in again, and the offside whistled on the Gophers.
So we have TJ Kuba was 13. We have 19.
Bluegold will carry in. 2-on-1 quickly emerges. Good job defensively to get low and not allow that pass. Fosling that time.
Boy, I'll tell you, great job there by Owen. He was anticipating seeing that possible pass, just about to shift over, and the forward just shot the puck at him. Fortunately, it wasn't that much of a shot that he just did a nice V-drop save, but
good replay catch that time with John. Here, a chance up front, pickpocketing. Bishop headmans it.
Nice
across
play.
the
Look
way.
at that.
Good job. Oh, setting up Bishop with a chance, but I'll tell you, Tyler Arneson with some balance.
Boy, what a play right there. Look at this move. One-handed little toe drag, backhand pass.
Sealed off to the
Shot
fence.
and a goal right there. That would have been a highlight reel right there. Goal. That would happen.
7.5 left first period. 1-0 lead for Minnesota. Shots on goal, unofficially 10-7 right now in favor of Minnesota. Off the face-off, a backhand by Johnson.
Boy,
goes
Keith's
over
really
the
liking
top.
that upper shelf.
He is.
Isn't
He likes that.
He's looking at that right corner so much. That's like the fourth shot now, right at that right corner.
It's like that target that kids have in their driveway, and the net
Right.
just hit me. He saw that just almost under that crossbar into the far upper 90. This face-off will come just to the left.
Good to see Bish back. Boy, I was really I was nervous about him, how bad he went off in that St. Tommy game.
I will tell you, I'm shocked. Here's a shot from the slot. Scores! I think it went 5-hole.
Yes! Look
Slid
at
it
that.
under the garage door.
Nice.
Good pass, tape to tape.
Tyler taking it up front of the net. I don't think he much got any air on that. It was straightly on the ice, but I don't know if that was key. Good luck charm. I keep talking about it. You keep scoring points. I love it.
Hey, and when you're contributing and assisting, you know the scoring isn't far behind.
Yeah. I always say the assist is better than the goal sometimes, you know?
Yep. Hey, kept it on the ice. Tape to tape. And just under the garage door between the pipes in the 5-hole. Set behind now. A chance here for Minnesota trying to extend their 2-0 lead.
Jackson trying to sneak in there and bone up the shelf again.
Hold there, and now dribbles back, gets by defense, or excuse me, the forward there who was looking up ice, back to protect there on defense. Minnesota as they move it up, cross rink.
Far side.
They got it to him. Good job. Good control. Peterson drops it. Shot just below the dot for the pass.
Ran out of room for that give and go action there.
Yeah, you're right, Johnson. And then Cooper Cerrone also gets a dive. Trying to clean it up before the Gophers got to that puck.
Boy, another great move. Kate, just unbelievable stick movement there.
Absolutely. Now trying to move in. Nicely poke check that diffuses any scoring or an opportunity on momentum for Eau Claire.
He's got the tools, man. I said it in tryouts that this guy here, you know, Kate, he's just got the tools. Just a great hockey player. Those Duluth East, they know how to produce some good hockey talent.
I remember calling several of his games at Duluth
Big
East.
hit out there by Brady.
Oh, lit it up. Obstructing there, and you got a big body. You might as well use it here. It's lofted backhand.
How about that line right there? Good pressure. 3 or 4 shots right there, right in front of the net. Where's the defense?
Yeah, Eau Claire allows to set up. Nice check.
Saw that coming. Heads up, my man.
To the corner, moving in near the dot, holding the point, far point, crossed away. Good job defensively. That was really going to shift that play in that landscape on this near side if it was not cleared by that diving stick by Eau Claire. Back the other way. Trying to dial up some more pressure.
There we go. Oh, sunshine.
Holds his own. Shot here. Rowe redirected a couple of times. I'm not sure it actually made it to the goalie. Back behind now, trying to wrestle it free. The Gophers have it. Far point. Rister saved, solidified, no rebound to be had.
Great job out front by Dylan Wedgwood, man. He's just out front getting beat on. See, I'm going to predict he's going to get a gamer here too, I think.
But some good pressure, playing downhill.
I totally forgot I had the ring on. Shoot. Want to see my pride and joy?
Wow. That one's sweet.
Oh,
the ring.
Major World Series ring.
Yeah.
Isn't that sweet?
That is sweet. Wow.
I forgot I had this on.
Is that with the Steinbring?
No, this is with Florida Oh, God. Was it 2 years ago?
No, that's sweet.
Yeah, going on.
That's almost as big as the ball. Holding zone. We'll talk more about that. They're in intermission. 3 and change to go. And Eau Claire trying to cut into a 2-goal deficit. Late in this first, drops ahead. They'll carry in. Top of the faceoff circle. A little toe drag. Trying to allow the defense to get lower to center, but a great job to block the pass. Coming to you from Baldwin, Wisconsin. A lot of Packer plates as I pulled in to this rink. In the parking lot, there's Owen Peterson with that save. And they'll take the draw.
The last pronunciation of number 10 here, Jack
Bowie.
Bowie? This kid here, I'd like to see what kind of stats he's got. This kid looks like a really solid hockey player. Nice, fast, good with the puck. Quick movement. Got some good hockey IQ, too, it looks like. Man, the kid gets around.
After we wrap up this intermission or first period, I happen to have a line chart I'm going to put together and grab some of those numbers as we got those almost as we are ready to start the broadcast. The starting lineup for Eau Claire. 2.5 to play. They'll ring it along the board back there, Minnesota. Fosling at the blue and sent near back in. Engelbrecht that time with a goal against St. Thomas. Into deep back behind now looking. He's got Engelbrecht there. Engelbrecht takes a shot, puts it close. A lot of congestion just in front.
Yeah, that's great to see here, too, because you know what? We don't do a lot of that, and it's good to see we're jumping on that. Got to get activity in front of that net if you want to score goals.
Setback. In control. Chance now for the Gophers.
Great job by Ethan right there. He takes the hit and he takes it down with him. You're going to take me out of the play. I'm taking you with me. Another big old hit here. Holy cow, right in front of us here.
They're lighting it up a bit, trying to pick the tempo up.
Gabe Brewston here for Eau Claire, lighting the lamp here in front of us. Felt that hit.
Near side, deflects to the corner. Approaching a minute remaining in this first period. And the Gophers have put up a crooked number. With 2 goals, they whistle the ice on that, huh?
Yeah, kind of odd.
It was like an unorthodox whistle. That
Coach may even ask the same thing, like, hey, what's going on here?
Coaching staff of the Gophers having a conversation with the referee. They get ready to drop the puck as half the wall collision. Moved off the puck. Nicely done. Orbit with that size. A carry in shot. Waffle pad. Goes to the corner. Lost. Got a little trajectory on that waffle pad save.
He got that just right, too.
He did. It's an art, right?
It is.
Into the corner now. Chance here. See if Eau Claire can get that deficit to within 1 here before the end of that first period. Moving it up. Cross ice. Hits boards in front of the Gophers. And now the carry in. Toe drag again. Good quick stick work. A beautiful save. Now some follow-up pressure coming from Minnesota. Player goes down. Thought we might see a trip penalty, but none to be had. 7 seconds left to the corner.
Wow, what a fantastic play right there by Sammy. He was like literally in the air, got a backhand shot off. That was amazing. I don't know if we can get a little replay on that, like last probably 10 seconds there. By chance, that was just a great physical play by Sammy right there. Knew he was going to get hit, had the puck on his backhand, even got a shot off in the air.
Yeah, and there was 18-9 shots on goal in this first period in favor
CCHA conference is awesome. Again, it's kind of all the teams you'd expect to play around here. You get St. Thomas, Wisconsin, Eau Claire, North Dakota, all those teams. We're a very competitive conference. You know, we always have teams fighting for the top spot every year, and it's always fun to get those in-conference games going. And again, a lot of my buddies play on those teams, so it's fun to play against them. And the tournament at the end of the year is where everyone kind of gets together, and the seedings don't matter at that point, and you win 3 games, you win the whole thing, and it's a great feat. We came up 1 game short last year, so we're hoping to get back there this year and take it all.
Very excited for the Eau Claire rematch. Again, I think that was a game where we have some glaring mistakes and some stuff that we need to work on, but we've done a good job of getting to work and great coaching staff to lead us in the right direction, so I'm excited for that rematch as well.
Yeah, so we have another rematch against Eau Claire, a team that we lost a game to earlier this year. You know, we feel like we're a strong team, and that when we're playing at our full capabilities, you know, that's a game that we should come out on top of. So we're looking forward to getting another chance to play them, and hopefully the score will reflect something different and a different outcome. And I trust these boys to come in and do their job.
Hi, my name's Shannon. I run the media for the WCCHA. The WCCHA is the Western Collegiate Club Hockey Association, and we're an ACHA Men's D2 league. We're comprised of six teams in each of our 2 divisions, totaling 12 teams, and at the end of the year, we host the Carlsberg Cup in February to decide who's the champion of our league. Our league has teams from across Wisconsin, Minnesota, and North Dakota, and today we're at the UW-Eau Claire versus UMN game here in Baldwin, Wisconsin.
Back here to Baldwin Arena. The old Gophers up here 2-0. About ready to start this second period. We're kind of having a little din-din and commentating at the same time.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I was up in the
I seen you up
announcer's booth getting
I was like, where'd JoJo go?
getting some numbers on a few of the guys. And
I couldn't pass up the free pizza downstairs.
oh, that works. That's perfect. That's even better. 2-0 lead for the Gophers as we start here in the second period. As we ride it through here, it's squad here for Eau Claire. They try to get a little jump going in momentum as they start period number 2. In goal, Caleb Bentz for the Bluegold team comes in with a record of 1-2 on the season, and the goals against of 2.0. And the Gophers and Keegan Johnson looking for the third. Nice. Good center turning. Arneson with a spin cycle move, whistles that one over the top of the net. Johnson again, good pressure, controlled the puck going to the corner. Got it there.
Boy, this line is just so quick watching these guys skate. Look at Keeks going upstairs to that right side again. He throws his stick down in frustration. He's just like, I couldn't hit water if I fell out of a boat right now.
Some pressure, as you can see. Yeah. And you can see he's centered in that high slot. A little spin cycle shot coming there from Arneson, who has a goal in his first period.
You know, they always say you just keep trying, it'll happen, you know. That's awesome. So I got a quick note here. So Brock Boston here and Caleb. So Brock's grandpa is best friends with Caleb. His grandpa, they're best friends for 40 years.
No kidding.
They are playing club hockey.
That is great. Awesome to get that. Thank you for sharing that.
Kind of cool.
This here is all types of history when it comes to hockey. Some sort of connection.
The world is full of connections.
Yeah, I don't believe in the 6 degree of separation. I believe in like the 2 degree of separation. It's that much of a connection. Face off now in the offensive end for the Gophers as they try to up the ante here in this second period, just underway.
You know, during the intermission here, we were talking about what this team needs to do. You know, the Gophers need to start finding themselves as the hockey team we play as and practice as. You know, it's like sometimes, you know, we'll go to the level where we're playing, we'll drop down to a level, you know, it's like they got to stay at that even field pace of what this team can do. There's so much talent on this team to where we got to figure out who is who, what is what, and what this team is, you know, the goals are set, but it's just kind of we need to find that identity back.
Well, yeah, and what do you see them doing at practice at times here that's missing in the game?
Yeah, that's a hard one to say because you know what? Practices are, you have your practices are meant. Oh, nice save down here. Oh.
They're like a stick fest going on.
Yeah. So Joe, at practice, the guys will work at what needs to be working at, but we don't have the luxury of having that camaraderie of practice so many times where you get that, different friendships. You get focused in on your line mates, and you're with them for that 2 hours, and you're at a game where it's just like there's so much more when you get more ice time and you share more time together. That's what's kind of nice being on the road too. You get to get your team, know your teammates more. So, and that's probably gonna
But off the ice and some of the collateral connections along that way. It was 18-9 shots on goal in favor of the Gophers as we started the second period. They've now cut it to 8-11 after a couple of good looks.
Matt Rowe taking one in the old blade.
Wow. Packmore on the backhand and now pinching in, some more pressure, going deep, good stick handling, trying to center. A disruptive stick that time by Eau Claire, and they move it up hard off a skate, trying to collect it, gather it back. That was Husnick. Now, reciprocating, beautiful feed, just missing on the connection. Obbit trying to connect there with Mogren. More pressure coming quickly back the other way. To the corner, the Gophers trying to win the battle in the corner. They do. Try to extend that possession as they battle along that far side. They can get it out right now. Trying to center in front. Knock right back behind. Near side. And sent back across. That's Cole, Caden Cole. I'm still getting used to that number on him.
Yeah, I know.
Rackham, just under 16 to play. Waiting, and it's onside. Looked like he might have been offside after it got delayed by a stick near center ice. Here comes Minnesota. Under battle. Now picking it up the other way. Good look, shot, trying to settle it, putting it down, and coming back to clean up and not allowing them to get a good opportunity.
Great job by their Sunshine.
Wedworth that time.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Settling it now. Loose puck settles up on the doorstep. Good idea. Chipped aside, and Wedward almost got rewarded right on the doorstep. Nice scoop and gloved. Some pushing and shoving posts there with Kuba as one of those, and they'll reset. So, Wedward made a nice play because he tied up the defender or the offensive player who was going to have a great look on the
turned into a great play. Then you're like, oh no, and then all of a sudden the backhand and another opportunity up front, and then we had a little shift going on here. Both of our captains out front. One's getting cross-checked in the back, and Sammy didn't like that, so he kind of laid a little cross-check on the back of one of the Clare players.
And that cost him for the penalty. First power play opportunity for either team here tonight.
That's where that discipline comes into play right there. Just let them hit you, do whatever you want. Let them get the penalty.
Carry in. Look here on the shorty. 4 goals, 4 assists so far this season for Tyler Bishop. Into the corner, now coming back, trying to answer. It's a chance here to cut into this deficit. Down 2. Sends it from the dot. Shot, nope, pass across the way. Good job, good stick down, good awareness defensively there by the Gophers. I know my head was going towards the net. And that pass right back to the doorstep. Still 1:20 left on the manage here for Eau Claire.
Penalty for number 8, Sam Marvell. Minor for
Shot, save, and kick the cross. Good job, one and done. That's the key, one and done shot.
You'd like to hear that pad save and then a puck out of the zone. Gotta like it. Great job by the Gophers right there.
Exhaling now, bringing it back up near side. A shot here that gets there, looking to try to get a rebound on that shot, but none to be had. Solidifying the save. Again, doing a nice job, Owen Peterson. Saw him carry it in on that initial shot, and that was by Jack Bowie. I confirmed that was correct. Bowie.
Bowie? Is that what it was? Bowie?
Yeah.
Bowie.
Going Bowie. Leading scorer coming into tonight, Parker Henry, number 24 for Eau Claire. He has 3 goals, 4 assists, and then Barrington Nate is second on the team with 5 points. Ricochet high off. I was actually talking to the person who controls the web. Shorty attempt. There's a chance. A shot goes low, and a save made.
Old Sunshine just snake bitten right there.
A deflection ends up on the stick, and a nice save made between the pipes that time by Bentz. See why he's got a goals against the very stingy 2.0, 13 and a half left. More importantly, 5 on the man advantage. There's a deflection in front of the goal. As you always say, Jimmy, trying to move it from one side to the other. And you could see it was almost like that umbrella formation on the power play at the point, putting the shot on.
Big boy, that big boy we talked about earlier, was it Joe Barnowski?
Yes.
Out front of that net, big kid out front of the net causing, a little screen action going on.
So Joe Baranowski picks up the power play goal, and just like that, they've cut that deficit in half.
Man, I think that there's a 19 at Finn Scrowners.
6.5 minute mark of the second. Able to take advantage of the power play. And Baranowski.
So very, very key ingredient here. What happens when you get a goal against you, you want to get one right back. So I'd be really curious on the goals kind of answering real quick here. This,
drops
like I
it.
said,
Good look. Short side. Oh, my. That almost went off the shoulder. May have hit that pipe and carried
it. Just as I was saying, here we come and bring one out the pipe. This line to be doing it too here.
Whistling in there was Arneson. But it all started with the play of Bishop. Near side across the way. Releasing this shot. Gets the rebound. They come back and they are playing downhill on this shift. Still trying to control. Coming back here. And finally, Eau Claire able to get it through neutral ice and make some changes. Wholesale changes. Offensively and defensively, 12 and a half to play. Here in the second period, it's a 2-1 lead for Minnesota. But the power play goal from Eau Claire, moments away. Cut that to to a 2-1. Now, chance.
University of Eau Claire Bluegolds by number 2, Joe Baranowski, assisted by number 19, Finn Seaman, and number 23, Joseph Barrington-Nate.
Joseph.
Finn Seaman got the assist along with Barrington Nate. Cut it in, 2-on-1, quickly emerges. Good backhand, but a block off the post.
Off the post, another iron shot here.
Eau Claire starting to heat it up.
Yeah, great defensive play by Caleb right there. Cutting that 2-on-1 down.
Now they got their own 2-on-1. Johnson takes the shot, pads, kicks out. He was trying to get it on that far pad to get his teammate, that time Bishop, an opportunity with the loose puck. Johnson stays on the ice behind, tangles it up, gets enough and scores!
There we go, Keeks!
Good job, good assist. He battled time and time. The rest of the line went off.
Yes.
But he was behind the net, battling, and when he did, he came out front and hit a streaking teammate coming right down the seam.
Who is that, 19 here? Jordan Crayson. I'll tell you what, we get a replay on that. Keegs worked his tail off right there. To get that. I don't know if he kicked it out front or what have you, but man, great job by Keegan out here to get that opportunity, that puck out front to Jordan Crayson. I mean, what a great job by that line right there. There we talked about the assist and the goal again.
Yep.
That hard work on that assist, man. That's like you should get 2 points for that.
But he was pinballing between a couple of the defenders, but still keeping that puck moving, allowing them to make the line change, and then they came in with fresh skates. Right down the seam. Johnson rewarded him.
Oh, offside. Yep. Yeah, we talked about that during the first period, is that intensity, man. That play right there by Keeks kind of gives you an example of how hard you have to work in this league to score goals.
Kuznick with that goal. Yeah, the Maple Grove is Jackson, and again, the second assist of the game goes to Johnson. So you said they need to come back and counter with some pressure.
Yes.
If the Gophers do that, then get back up to a 2-goal lead, 3-1.
Yeah, you can be a witness to this as well. As we talked about this in the St. Thomas game, is how good the Gophers are at by responding. You know, and it's great that you don't. I mean, how about we let maybe 4 minutes go by until we responded there? I mean, nice work.
Yeah, it's you know, with adversity, you wonder how people respond or teams respond, and that's certainly the signature and the brand here, and certainly with the Gophers, they certainly love to get back and respond and get back into it. Chance back out, center ice, Rowe. Tips it there across to Grayheck. Grayheck's out of Sartell, Minnesota. This one's lofted high. Rowe's there, uses the glove to stop the momentum of the puck at center ice. And now Eau Claire comes to the near side of the ring, a long pass that's going to bring an ice.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with this Brady from Maple Grove here, number 24. He's such a big kid, got that super long reach. You know, just an example play coming into the zone here, you know, just to dump it in. He literally got to that puck before it went into the corner and literally got a shot off with that reach. I mean, that's just impressive. He reminds me of, you know, I keep saying this of Blake Wheeler for some odd reason. He just has that body feature like him. He plays physical, you know. Obviously taught really well over there at Maple Grove, that program over there. He's got a great hockey program over there. So it's good to see that teaching of hockey over there. I think Tommy Miller and a couple other guys that can't think of the names here at this moment, but great job to those guys, the coach staff over there.
High slot, shot safe. Oh, what off the mask.
Yeah, Sammy just relentless.
Firing biscuits right at the goalie, and he's made all of them beyond the midway mark of this game now. It's about 9:30 remaining second period. The Gophers reclaim now a 3-1 lead with 2 goals. Johnson.
Sammy coming out of that penalty box looked like that rejuvenated him, man. He's just like, he knows he did wrong in that situation, and he's coming out with a spark plug. Boy, I'll tell you what.
What did you see him do wrong during that penalty? Because
I mean, just
to my eye, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I don't think it was really. I mean, it should have been. It was just right in front of the referee. It was just a retaliation, you know, on the cross check. I mean, you know, sticking up for your teammate, you know, and I don't think it was a great call, but you know, it was a penalty. You know, penalties are penalties, and you just got to be more disciplined with it. Look at that! Oh, what a great save! Just a nonchalant. We got a big hit by TJ Kubo out right in front of us here. Talking big hits, you always got that 1-3 that number. Boy, I'll tell you, and a little shout out to his mom and dad. Can't wait to see you guys this coming weekend. Been a while.
This is Tip, finds its way back on. Yeah, the goalie bent that time, was a little subtle getting back into the goal.
This, you can see him, watch him come around. He's like, oh no. Just a nice, you know.
I'll just get a stick on that. But then the moments later came that check.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know if we
right there. He got it right there.
Nice job. Nice job there. The camera work. Mom and Dad love to see that kind of stuff. Mom doesn't like to see that, but I know Dad does.
3-1 lead. 8.5 to play, second period. A power play goal in this second period scored by Baranowski for Eau Claire. Got them on the board. Gophers answered a few minutes later on an even strength goal by Kuznick, and the assist by Keegan Johnson, as I mentioned, his second. He assisted on the second goal as well. That a goal by Arneson. Good pressure, but unable to hold it. Disrupting a pass near center ice and sent right back in. Stott is caromed there to the corner. Scrambling out in the corner and now working the way out.
Well, Minnesota Wild are down by New Jersey Devils here at 3-1.
Wow. Corner drifts back behind and now out in front trying to get a shot off of the goal. No, a beautiful save shut down at the last minute. Good working. Couple of passes and unable to close it. Kreutzmann had a golden opportunity. We see that at the next stoppage. 7.5 now as the Gophers continue to buzz the tower and look for some more scoring opportunities. Eau Claire wafts it to the far corner. Back there defensively to race it down is Will Engel. Engel out of Osseo, Minnesota. Deflects.
Don't call that. There you go.
Save, no whistle, pinching in. Holding the zone, rings it back behind the net. Peterson, you just know he's going to get that edge, that burst of speed. He's just
so
got,
quick.
Yep. You
Nice
see,
pass.
back again, going to have a look above the dot from the shot. This one misses. Trying to follow up with that shot. Engel, it hits the skate of a defender. Caroms to the near corner. 6.5 left. Engel has it again. Moves closer. Puts it to the side of the net. Trying to find it. Oh, what a sweeping glove save. Coming back in. Bench is doing an outstanding job between the pipes to keep this to just a 2-goal deficit.
Yo. This got peppered there, right?
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know if that would have went in, but that sure looked good.
Here's a look at the pass coming right behind Carrion. This is where I thought he had the goal.
Oh, look at that save.
He quickly went with some good balance from the right to the left crease.
You can see why the Gophers had trouble here playing here last game, man. I'll tell you what. Goalie's just been on fire. Once again, you got Brady out front with that reach, man. Almost pumped another goal right there.
South of 6 left.
Good to hear this communication going on with the guys. You don't really hear a lot of that. Here we go. Oh, beautiful Moats to Brady once again. What a pass and goal right there again, boy. I love it. Moats coming in with that hard work out to Brady out front, and that's exactly where he needs to be. You know, this is going to be a great replay. I didn't get to see all of that, but great work by Moats right there.
There he goes wide, sets up the middle. And Abbott.
Even if Abbott misses that, he's still got his, got his boy behind him. So, man, what a great job by you guys. That's awesome.
Good puck movement. Now a 4-1 lead for the Gophers. 5.5 to play. But what they're also getting is scoring from everyone.
Yeah.
Not just 1 or 2 players. Abbott.
Well, Caden, man, I tell you, but I think he's going to be another one that's going to pump one in here.
He's near side. Rowe guides it to the corner. Gets by Abbott. And now an outlet pass here. Cannot connect right at center ice. Ripping it right back in again. The Gophers. Turning, burning along the... Where do we get the ice?
Oh, team not too happy with that icing call.
They'll probably take that face-off at center ice.
Yeah. Some people make mistakes, Hey.
Eau Claire.
Can't call penalties on refs.
You can't. As much as you'd like to occasionally, I'm sure. A whack there, took a couple. Now coming in quickly. Some chances emerge here. Follow-up shot.
Nice.
And tries to go up top to try to beat
Not a lot
Peterson.
of action going on down that zone. Good
Oh, yeah.
Him up down there.
To continue to try to cut in and get it back to a 1-goal deficit. They'll take it one at a time. South of 5 for Eau Claire. Here is the draw comes in their offensive end of the ice. Half wall up again, lofting it here, setting it down.
Minnesota Gophers by number 10, Noah Bowman, assisted by number 24, Brady O'Goal.
Brister here, clogging it up.
Yep.
No rebound to
go.
they had.
I knew that was, good job by TJ right there. The goalie's holding on to his stick. Now that, who is this, 16? Where is he? Oh, Dale Rodriguez jumping in TJ Kuba's face. And, Kuba says, hey, you know what? Your goalie's got my stick. What do you want me to do? You know what? You notice that C on my chest? I got discipline right here. I'm not going to be, Good job, TJ Kuba. Another shout out to Mom and Dad. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Hope TJ can get a goal for you guys before you guys come into town.
Yeah, getting that C is a lot of responsibility.
Right.
And a quick move in. Here's some speed, powered his way in. Beautiful save.
Right on. Caleb, great job right there. Just holding him tight. They give him no opportunity. Owen comes out, cuts that angle down. And, they just, great job. But I tell you what, I'm really liking this, Brock and Caleb here, the defensive partners here. This is great to see these guys kind of gel.
Oh, Bowie came in with some speed and some vengeance, and Peterson locked in to make that save as well. Far back rebound, save again. Peterson really dialed in as he's approaching 20 shots that he's seen already. With 4 minutes to go in the second.
Great defensive play down there by Will Anderson. I mean, going down into one knee, blocking that one-timer. Well, he's really turning. I mean, he's been, last year he had a phenomenal year too. This year, just same year. He's just solid defenseman.
Good one-timer. Launch that time to save once again by Peterson. 3.5 to play.
Here we go.
It's been stingy. Now, some open ice here. Johnson has Dodson. Takes it back that time. Whistles a wrister, a rising wrister over the top of the cage.
If we had a broom ball net, Teagues would be scoring every shot.
That's true. That's true. He has a quick release on that shot.
He does have a fast shot.
Sent back by Bluegolds to the far corner. Gophers get their first outlet pass here beyond the reach. Sent right back in deep again by Eau Claire. Eau Claire in dire need of a goal. They'd like to cut that deficit to 2 if they could before this second period comes to an end. A little give and go, a little shake and bake. It's the rebound. First one hit traffic, got it back again. On the doorstep, poking and prodding at it.
Nice work.
Not to be had. It was Barrington Nate right on the doorstep. Joseph trying to get a piece of that. He's the second leading scorer on the team. He ended up with an assist on their power play goal.
If you watch the Gophers defense, what they been working a lot on is getting out of that zone. Be nice and clean, quick and clean.
Circling.
Great job doing that.
Good backhand, Peterson. Sends it deep, a no-look backhand. Now in front. Oh! Ethan Peterson fires a missile and goes back of the net.
Great job right there. It's Meyer. So Meyer Krusman here unselfishly was going to take that puck, but just let it go. You can see this here. Watch this up front. Ethan's coming in. Nope, you can have it. Boom. Drives it home. Great job.
You're right. Very selfless. But also the fact that how many times does Peterson set up some of his teammates as well so often. So Peterson tallies the goal. And now the Gophers have opened it up to their largest lead of the game at 5-1, 2.5 to play.
Yeah, you got to love plays like that where it's just, that's where that gelling starts to happen with your players, When you see something like that happen, that unselfishness, just kind of like, you got it, go ahead, You give Ethan an opportunity like that in front of the net, he's going to pound that thing home.
Peterson looked more than ready to get that pass and had a little velo on it to get it past bench who we've seen has been impressive. Now cutting back the other way, Mogren as they go under his stick. Abbott circles, goes to the corner. Drops it again, trying to reverse ice a couple of times. Trying to shake the defender. Rowe skates in, Rowe to the corner, now back up front, trying to reach. Cannot get there in time, eludes the stick and then lofted it.
Caden Hale, if that would have been the opposite stand, Caden would have had a nice one-timer right there.
Assisted by number 16, Jackson Kuzmin, and number 23, Liam Brooks.
Come on, Sammy, don't be shooting that puck up here.
Kuznick Gets the assist, as you mentioned. He's also got a goal tonight.
What happened there?
I think there's several people trying to discover what transpired. 119 is what's left here in the second period.
They called icing on that. He was well inside the red line. Oh, well, hey. That's 2 plays now. And we need the puck. All that controversy, and you need the puck. Oh, backup puck in the other referee's pocket. You gotta like that. I've never seen that before. We were talking about that breakout there, Joe. Nice and quick and clean coming out of that zone. Very well done here by the boys.
Lofted. Getting it back here. Get the voice back as we're set under a minute to go. And here's the thing with the Gophers. They seem to be on the puck hunt all night.
Yes. You notice, you sense like the different speed from the very beginning of this game to where they're at now. Like they're, maybe a little road trip over here. Legs getting a little flowing and movement. But the one thing you'd like to see is the confidence in the play. The guys know where their guys are going to be. The hustle that goes on. The system that we play. It's good to see that these guys are on it.
Yeah, it creates that buzz.
Right.
And they get the ice. They'll wave this off. 20 seconds left, but when you are buzzing out there, there's so much in sync, or that flow that they speak of. And back in, lifted. Eau Claire cut the deficit to 1 goal. They came out and scored a power play goal early in the second period. Since then, it's been 3 unanswered goals. Tallies by Minnesota, all even strength goals, and that's where we stand at the end of 2 complete, 5-1, and impressed also by 5 different goal scorers for Minnesota. A variety of different, they showed the depth with it with Arneson, Kuznick, Abbott, Mangold, along with Peterson, also the goal scorer here at the end of 2 complete. 1 goal scored for Eau Claire was Baranowski on that power play goal. And that's where we're set here for period number 2 in the books. Step away and get you some videos here coming your way courtesy of JP.
Hi, my name's Shannon. I run the media for the WCCHA. The WCCHA is the Western Collegiate Club Hockey Association, and we're an ACHA Men's D2 league. We're comprised of six teams in each of our 2 divisions, totaling 12 teams, and at the end of the year, we host the Carlsberg Cup in February to decide who's the champion of our league. Our league has teams from across Wisconsin, Minnesota, and North Dakota, and today we're at the UW-Eau Claire versus UMN game here in Baldwin, Wisconsin.
The CCHA conference is awesome. Again, it's kind of all the teams you'd expect to play around here. You get St. Thomas, Wisconsin, Eau Claire, North Dakota, all those teams. We're a very competitive conference. We always have teams fighting for the top spot every year, and it's always fun to get those in-conference games going. And again, a lot of my buddies play on those teams, so it's fun to play against them. And the tournament at the end of the year is where everyone kind of gets together, and the seedings don't matter at that point, and you win 3 games, you win the whole thing, and it's a great feat. We came up 1 game short last year, so we're hoping to get back there this year and take it all.
Very excited for the Eau Claire rematch. Again, I think that was a game where we have some glaring mistakes and some stuff that we need to work on, but we've done a good job of getting to work, and great coaching staff to lead us in the right direction, so I'm excited for that rematch as well.
Yeah, so we have another rematch against Eau Claire, a team that we lost a game to earlier this year. We feel like we're a strong team, and that when we're playing at our full capabilities, that's a game that we should come out on top of. So we're looking forward to getting another chance to play them, and hopefully the score will reflect something different and a different outcome. And I trust these boys to come in and do their job.
Third period underway, just about to drop the puck, and what do you expect here from the Gophers? Put that 5-1 lead.
Well, we talked about keeping the tempo where we're playing right now, keep that consistent coming in. You know, the goal differential right now, we got to keep plugging away and get some goals under the belt too. So I see us coming back out, you know, balls to the wall, man. We got to keep the foot on the gas, keep going. We got to keep this intensity going throughout. We got the big weekend coming up with St. Thomas and back-to-back games, so that's going to be a wild weekend. So I'm really looking forward to that.
31 to 21 shots on goal as they start up, or at least get rid of some additional water. Some low flooding area plains, it looks like, in the corners.
Speaking of this weekend, I'm hoping we can get you one of those games wherever you're playing it. So Friday or Saturday, or both days, or whatever.
We will, if I can get there, by all means.
I know a lot of people compliment us on the St. Tommy game for us three commentating. That was actually worked out really well.
It's good. Had some St. Tommy's hockey on their stream also at the U a couple of weeks ago. And then, of course, 'tis the season right now. Maple Grove football, I will call that for the state
playoffs,
tournament.
Yeah.
That comes Friday night up at Maple Grove. So.
Oh, yes.
Moundsview, I know your son plays for Moundsview.
Yeah, they got Rogers, I think. They played Rogers this Friday. That's right. I just thought of that. You know what? They might have a problem.
So, that Maple Grove's won 13 in a row. And had a chance to speak with their coach today. And some of those things, that'll be a great matchup against Eastview. But I tell you, 6A, I just enjoy that pairings that they have with brackets for 6A.
Right.
32 teams. Let's just line it up and go. Champlain Park has also a very formidable team.
Yeah, this time of the year is always fun. You got playoff football, hockey. You got sports galore, man. You got to love it.
Okay.
Boys came out here too early, I think. We got hockey time.
Ready to get at it.
For those of you guys joining us, watching this program, if you guys want to give us a little kudos on remarks or comments, you guys want to, any questions or anything like that, you guys want to fire away, let's have them. Make
Love them.
Fun.
Always love those interactions.
Yeah, if you ever come out here to Baldwin Arena, they got great pizza.
Note to self.
Yeah.
So they're set, moving it quickly here, briskly, as you mentioned. You'd like to see the Gophers play sometimes a little bit more like they do in practice than they have in the game. I'm guessing tonight you've probably seen that performance level.
Yeah, you know, it's all in I still say this to the day I die. It's the confidence level you play at. Once you have it, you got to keep it. You know, and there's a lot of things that take that confidence away from you too, as well. So you have to stay positive when you play. Bad things are going to happen, but you got to keep that mojo going at all times.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, I was just talking to Keegs in the locker room here. You know, I think he's got probably 10, 15 shots himself, and I believe he's got an assist tonight and
2 assists.
2 assists tonight, and he's been pumping the upper deck, a couple shots lower deck, and he's like, you know, I asked him, I was like, hey, what that last shot you had on the ice? He goes, that was rebound, Jimmy. And I go, I knew it. They called it up top.
Had it there. But I do love his quick release on his shot to the corner now. As the Gophers in the white, moving right to left, the 5-1 lead. Good to have those viewers with us, and as Jimmy mentioned, always great to hear from you. From behind the corner now, there's Peterson with the goal, and great to see him light the lamp here tonight, because God knows he's been on the assist side for so many goals the last couple of years. Behind in the front through the blue. No one home there, but now making a charge. Set it up, Kreutzmann. Inside the blue line, a tip. Trying to get right back out in front, holding the zone near side. Engel with a wrister glove save. That is secured and saved with 17:56 to go in this third period, coming to you from Baldwin, Wisconsin.
Right here, as you see, Will's got the puck. He's got a one-on-one with the goalie right there. I would suggest probably next time with that. That's the confidence when you get confidence in your play. You keep taking that puck out to your right side there, and then draw something that's coming in to play. Then take that shot on net where there's a lot of congestion going on in front of that net. Because like I said, you're not going to score on a goalie out in the blue line. But one-on-one, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, especially with not much of a distraction in front.
Right.
Good point. Trying to reach, trying to pick up the win.
You got to send one serious knuckleball.
yeah, you do. That baby's got to be dancing. Deflects into the bench for the Gophers as Obbett that time trying to get a nice little breakaway, but he's got a goal and an assist as well tonight.
Yeah, he was hoping he had some glass right there, but just not happening right at the bench. But a nice 2-on-1 going there.
I was also talking to the website administrator for the league. She was also over up in that box. And then she was giving me a hard time because I was asking her why their scoring isn't updated. Because I've been trying to work on it. I've just got them all, and I not only do it for them, but also, it sounds like for most of the ACHA. But, yeah. And she said games that you guys had last weekend, Saturday, really keep me busy in that game against Bethel. And she goes, don't look on it yet. I don't think I've been able to update that yet. Pinching in right there, stepping in front. .17:01 here on Wednesday night, and the Wild still a bit down, I think, right?
Yeah, not having a really good road trip, are they? Little bench over there taking a puck. Somebody got hit.
Ouch. Racking it in, so.
Coach Luke, I think, took one in the shoulder right there.
Well, it certainly is going to be glad to see Tyler Bishop back out there, but that injury that he suffered against St. Thomas, it just looked like, I was thinking he was going to be out for a good portion of the season.
Collarbone, broken shoulder, something.
Yeah, and he's the type of player who bounces off a lot of different checks and looks untarnished with it. So when he's struggling that much, there's a one-timer, a big blast. That shot came from the dot or just inside.
Yeah, another heads-up play by Sammy right there. Not having much out front of the net, but he comes to see Caleb breaking in from the D. Nice backhand pass, a one-timer. Great job there by the captain.
Speaking of Caleb Engelbrecht, he had the first goal last week in that St. Thomas game, which Tommy's took home to win, but he scored the first goal of the game. And the U with an early 1-0 lead in front. Sent back to the corner now, as you're seeing.
Great job by Brock.
Player trying to dial up some more pressure and put the clamps and pressure out here. Center ice whiffed back in behind the net. Carry out by Fosline. Fosline now to the corner. Has it poke checked off his stick. They exchange back and forth, holding his own far point, moving it down to Rister. Top of the face-off circle. Save is made. And those shots continue to take some high numbers here for Minnesota. Circling back, unleashing this one, hits a skate. He didn't like that shot.
Yeah, I wish he would have played that. I wish, that would have kind of went where Sunshine came in and where Will could have snuck in behind him with a little backhand action there and have Will go on the far side.
And you could see he was cycling so strong, and I thought he might pass it out and bring it right back in from there. Diffuse, sent back, length of the ice. Both teams are at full strength.
Got a couple of roommates gliding back here. TJ and Sammy going at it. Oh!
Rister misses.
Wow, it just missed.
He had some velo on that Sizzler. Gets it right back. Poke checked off the stick, holding his own far point. That was
here we go.
Another skirmish in front. Angle sent it right back out, forcing Bentz to make that save. And then he was doing some dancing while others were poking and prodding at it. As you can see the shot coming in right here.
Yeah, just missed that corner. Oh,
Buzzed the tower, a little Top Gun.
yeah. Tell you, that's
Good to see that. Getting it back in now, holding far point, but not enough on that puck. I see the call, but waiting at that near point was Tyler Bishop, and that pass back didn't have enough zip on it. I seen 14:48 to play. So you said this weekend versus St. Thomas for the Gophers, Friday and Saturday night.
Yep.
For those who want to catch up at Ritter for both.
I believe so. I got a chance to see, I think it was on whatever news station, the new rink there at St. Thomas. We didn't get to see it their last game.
Yes.
Right there, but looks really nice.
Yeah, even that practice facility is well done. Back again across, now skating in, it's Rister. Little pad save, chucks that off the shoulder and into the netting behind. Does Owen Peterson. Peterson's really been having an outstanding game tonight. Makes it look easy and effortless,
right.
But he has certainly, they came out with some firepower in the first, and he made some nice glove saves.
Yeah, he got peppered right away, beginning of this game and kind of slowed down a little bit, but, he's always moving. He's always ready to go. The thing about Go is they're always ready to go. Look at this one-timer. Keith gets denied one.
Trying to wheel that way in for a goal.
Oh, we get a replay on this. What a great 3-on-2 here, boys and girls. That was awesome. Here we go. Yo, Bish gets the dish right here. Coming on a 2-on-1. Holds it just long enough where Keeks has that side, but just couldn't get it released right away. And that blocker saved by their goalie, Caleb Bentz here. What a great save.
But this time he went near side.
Yeah. Keeks is playing mind games with the goalie. He's going to trick him here one of these times. You watch. Pick it up!
Oh, my goal! Yes. Again, finally he gets rewarded. And
Jackson Kuznick.
yeah, Kuznick with his second goal here tonight.
I don't know how that went, and I can't wait to watch the replay here. Nice work. Oh, Kuzi just making the bid. I think it was backhand here. Oh, look at that.
Oh, sweet.
I think the goalie anticipated maybe going a little pass action there and just kind of overlooked it. Looked through the old 5-hole.
Looked effortless on that.
Oh, Kuznick getting goal number 2. He'll be looking for the trick tonight.
Goal for the University of Minnesota Gophers.
Slicing, dicing it through here.
Assisted by number 23, Mayor Kingston.
Where did they get that to? 23?
I think they did, yes.
Meyer?
I'm not sure if those stats are updated or not, but I thought he had more than just the 2 goals here tonight. Or he's got 3 total now.
Yeah.
3 total on the season.
Well, he's got 13 minutes to pump that third goal in. See if he gets out here quite a bit.
Picking it back now. Here's the chance. Eau Claire. Pressure. Good job. Just locks it up. What focus by Peterson.
Shoulder save right there. That's hard to keep upstairs. No clavicle.
Peterson trying to even his mark at 2-2 here.
That's where I broke my shoulder back in.
Really?
Yeah, I got hit just like that right here.
Oh.
Back in the old Cooper all days.
Oh, yes. God. How long did that take to heal?
Oh, 6 weeks, I think it was.
Hobbit skates in, gets around now with Caroms before he can get a shot off onto the goalie, Bentz. Bentz has faced now 40 shots on the evening. 6-1 lead, Boxcar 1 now for Minnesota, as they try to get things into a cadence for this weekend series against St. Thomas. 12 and a half to play.
Great reach once again by Brady right there, just to deliver a nice pass. Look at this stick handling here. Backhand action. Look
Brings
at
it back
he gets a
again.
one-hander off.
Penalty
And
coming
there's a
up.
penalty. A penalty shot. Give it to him.
Let's see what's.
Yeah, he's not getting the penalty. Is
He's not.
he? He is.
Well,
What?
a cross-checking
Wait a
pass.
second. Give me a replay on that, Johnny, will ya? There's just no way. How does a guy have one hand on his stick? What?
Wow, well, the lone goal tonight for Eau Claire has come on the power play. That was in the second period, scored by Baranowski. They put that big body in front of the net, but they're not going to give you an explanation, Jimmy.
Wow.
That might be an off-ice conversation.
Huh.
Yeah.
Might be a homer call.
Oh,
But I'll tell you one guy that didn't like it. Mogs didn't like it. He kind of just sensed his frustration out there.
he did. In front. You could see a couple of big bodies in front of the net going at it. Baranowski is one. Yeah, and then the other is Fosling. Both of them going toe-to-toe now. Trying to set up a pass. Nicely poke-checked by Engelbrecht as Engelbrecht tries to move it beyond the blue line. Nice play. Good second effort. 1 minute, 15 seconds left on the man advantage here for Eau Claire. And 11:20 left in this third period. It's a 6-1 lead for Minnesota. Drop it off at the half wall, now to the corner. Get in there first to disrupt that play was Bishop, and he sends it length of the ice, and on the hunt for the puck is Woodward.
You see the speed right there.
Yes,
Dylan, man, just quick.
good power strides. Carrying now and setting up for the power play, leaving it a little too far, and he had to reach for it when he reached for it. That time it sprung off the stick.
He got a shot up too. You got
A little shake and bake and a shot made by Kuznick.
You call a one-handed backhand penalty, but can't call that.
To my 28 seconds still left on the man advantage for Eau Claire. They trail by 5 here in the third period. I was just trying to look up to see if any revised stats here for Owen Peterson, but
Not getting him.
hold on to the win. He'll go to a mark of 2-2. And he's playing far better tonight than a 2-2 goalie. One loss game against Wisconsin. And it looked like the other loss to Eau Claire back on 10-8.
Yep.
So a chance here tonight for the Gophers to avenge that loss. Shot doorstep cleared. Nice save. Stick settled. Back at full strength. It's Minnesota battling for it on the far wall, and they tried to hit, but just missed on the connection there to Woodward. Take it behind the net, slow to get up off the ice. Was Bowie. He hobbles to the bench.
Jackson Kuznick kind of got him good there.
9.5 left. The Gophers trying to press on. Trying to get it to a 6-goal differential here. It's deflected to the corner. Trying to dig it out and move it up along the near side. Penalty is coming up behind the play.
Yep. Exactly what we talked about in the mission there.
22 was down there for Eau Claire, and then some pushing and shoving by Cooper Cerrone. Maybe they'll both get. That they will. They'll skate 4 aside.
I like to see that. You know what? A little scrum like that, get them both off.
Plus, you can open up that rink with that 4-on-4.
just talked about that intermission. Discipline. They're back and forth in there.
No one's called timeout, but it sure looks like someone has. Checking to see if anybody else is coming back on the ice. Well, he's trying to get one of the players back on the ice, I believe. 9:23 left.
Oh, you post up the penalties.
There, they're up now. Four-side. And you got to like this perhaps here if you're Minnesota. A little bit more ice, and that first line is out there right now of Bishop, Arneson, and Johnson. Johnson has a couple of apples tonight already. Arneson with a goal.
Great poke check right there by Keegs. Look at this.
Showing some hops, kicking. Beautiful. That was a highlight goal waiting to happen. He elevated, brought that puck down.
Call the Eau Claire Police Department because Keegan Johnson just got robbed, boy.
Did a little shake and bake in front of the goalie.
Holy God.
That
see that again. That was impressive.
That was some juice on that goal attempt.
Oh, got some action. Look at this.
That's his teammate right there. Sits on the doorstep, then trying to pitch it through.
Oh, and once again, twice in one shift. Oh, Kings is still in disbelief right now. He's getting back to, look at this. Here we go. One-handed
look at that.
stabber out
Gets
of the
it.
sky. Pulls her down. Toe drake. Oh, just got robbed.
He showed
man.
some hops and the ability to bring it down.
Even Brock was got his hands up right there like, yeah. And then he comes back and gets smoked again.
Well, I mean, I think I was more impressed with the second shift down.
Yeah.
Where he hit the burners and just got that puck of him forward ahead to his teammate who had a good look at a shot. 8 minutes left here. Some good explosive plays.
Yeah, Keeks got this one speed. It's go.
Full throttle.
Yep. There is no gas pedal. It's just turn that key and it's revving high, baby. His RPM, I mean, he wakes up at probably 90%. He's ready to go.
Oh, a wrister top. I thought that was going to ripple the back of the net.
But yeah, that number 10, that Jack Bowie, he's an impressive player here.
Really is. Getting at it. Abbott gets there first, fires this shot, and the goalie's looking for it.
See what I talked about, Brady here, and you can see it. I don't know if we get a replay on this, but the stride, look at it. We'll count his strides from the blue line. We go 1, 2, 3, and he's got the puck. I mean, that's just impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to have a 12-foot wingspan. I mean,
explosive strides. A couple of those players who came out of Maple Grove, tall, great strides. Gosh, I want to say there's one at Ohio State. Lose my mind. And then, of course, that state tournament team as well that lost to Andover in double overtime had pure talent as well on that squad.
I'm trying to, my son graduated, 2012, I think it was?
Yeah.
Spencer, what's Spencer's last name?
I know, it eludes me as well.
Oh, I can't remember his last name. Best buddy is my son, too. He went to, he's a pilot now.
Off the side of the cage here in 7-inch. Maybe that was it.
Yeah, he got recruited by Wisconsin. He got a full ride going to Wisconsin.
Bouncing puck nicely settled. That's Cerrone. We don't see much of Cerrone. What can you tell us about him?
I haven't seen much either. It's good to see him out.
Breakaway opportunity.
Kid.
Cutting in, looking. That puck just got away that time, unfortunately, for Eau Claire.
Great back check right there by him, I'll tell you that.
That played a huge part. Otherwise, he was going to go in uncontested. Holding zone, far point, top of the face-off circle. A wrister. Engelbrecht just off the mark, gobbling it up. Bentz, after the bounce off the wall, he's going to be seeing about 50 biscuits tonight total.
Right. I'll tell you what, though, you see a lot of this, even in the AHL now in college. You're getting a lot of that playback from the backboards.
Yep.
If the defenseman doesn't have it, don't shoot it. Get out that blackboard, the board's in the back. Let that kick out into something, more interesting.
You're right. I've seen that a lot the last couple of years. Passing it around in the gaps. And people kind of tend to lose a half a stride because they think it goes by, it gets the bounce. And I'll tell you, when you're at your own rink, you know what kind of a bounce you're going to get off of that spring behind. Now just under 6 left in this third period. 6-1 lead for the Gophers. Good couple of wins to kind of calibrate before their big matchups this weekend. And then they get a chance to avenge a loss earlier this month to Eau Claire. What transpired in that matchup with the loss to Eau Claire earlier this year?
You know, watching it, it was just a tight game. I mean, you had 2 hot goaltenders and a great physical game, and it's like your typical hockey battle. It does. You could have the best team in the world, but if you got a hot goaltender, that's one thing I took pride in. I'd have 50, 60, 70 shots on goal, and we've always kept it a very close game. Took pride in that.
How long did it take you to get back after that clavicle injury?
Oh gosh. It took a while. I mean, because your movement, when you break that thing, it was tough. Especially my senior year, it was.
And then that confidence.
Right.
With any puck that's moving up a rising wrister or something.
I know you got to raise that shoulder. I mean, pretty much everything you're doing. I mean, your whole body's moving as a goalie.
Hey, when you break that clavicle, some will say, I remember Aaron Rodgers said that at the Dome when he was sacked. He's like, I didn't want him to know how much pain I was in during that. He goes, it's one of those that you feel like you're going to throw up, but the pain is enormous. I saw it last night at the big clip with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or yesterday, the wide receiver who broke his clavicle on a dive. Evans, who just came back from a hamstring injury, and I thought he had a concussion, and he got back up, and they were holding him gently and just asking. The same thing, broke his clavicle.
Oh, yeah.
And I've heard time and time again that injury is just one of the most painful.
Yeah, that and your Achilles, I heard, is the worst too.
I've just had mine removed. So, I'm kidding.
What?
Just to avoid that pain. That pain and that pop that people often talk about. So I said, just take them out right now.
Right. I seen actually a surgical deal on TV a while back, how they fixed that. And it was the grossest thing I think I've ever seen. But very cool. It's like a big band. I mean, it's just pretty wild.
That it is.
Technology.
Now 3-on-2, some numbers here for Eau Claire if they can stay on side. They do. Settling the puck on the pass in front, 4:20 to go this third period.
The one thing I will say with the Gophers here, they have not let up on the gas, and I'm super impressed with that.
Very much, very much. And working it around, then in the slot, turns it right back up on. They'll be able to hold the zone, whiffing one-on-one. Trying to hustle back to get back in the shot. Peterson just looks confident with his save technique.
Yep, look at this.
Oh!
Gets a little maybe trip in there. He's having some fun down there.
He is, but good movement. The speed on those pads.
Oh, that should have been a trip all day long right there. Oh, Keeks is upset now.
Shot there, loose puck still there, wedging at it, now trying to settle the puck. Arneson and a one-timer.
Oh, there's Keek. I knew he would go. Here we go.
Keenan getting there along with some pushing and shoving.
Nice. Good job, Keek.
He goes at it and.
Oh, he's going to get heckled by that, but what a smart play by Keeks right there. He just got manhandled in front of the net, and then they come bum rush him forward. There's got to be, see, he gets the penalty this way.
Yeah.
And, I don't know if you get here. Let's watch this. So, Johnny, keep playing this.
Right. Who can tell?
Keep playing that.
It's going to come loose.
He's going to get just manhandled out in front of the net. He comes back. Yeah, he gives a little shot here. Probably shouldn't have, but then he pays the price. But he skates away from it. Doesn't want to draw anymore, and then all of a sudden he gets 5 guys bum rushing him, and it's
Well, they'll put up 2 minutes each and go back to a 4-on-4.
You could never pay me enough money to ref.
Oh, I couldn't.
Do it.
Hockey has got to be one of the most challenging games to call. You're never right, rarely.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't any sport. I couldn't do it. Boy, is it easy though to stand here and make the call up here though.
Oh, it's so easy. It's just like the Monday morning quarterback. Here's a chance to move in.
Yeah.
Hard slash. The penalty's coming up, and it goes. Stuffs it on the backhand.
I knew
Nicely played.
Caden, what a beautiful play right there.
Buries that.
Just, you know what?
So waiting for that goal.
Yep. I've been waiting for him to bury one here. That is fantastic.
And that one goal,
yes,
it can oftentimes unleash a bevy of goals.
Gets whacked right there.
Yep.
Through.
And he gets the backhand on the far post.
Okay, I think we might get a bench penalty here too. All right, he's getting kicked out of the game. Maybe. Wait. I don't know.
Just 3 minutes, 3 seconds left.
Probably get a bench minor here to Claire for chirping something. I'm sure they weren't happy. And I don't know what they could be chirping about. I mean, they clearly had a tripping penalty.
Right.
And Caleb is he's 220 pounds. You're not going to knock him down with a stick. And, he's got tree trunks for legs.
Yep.
I mean, he came in and finished the deal. There's really no reason to lip service that play. But now you just, you got a penalty and let Minnesota score another goal here or two. We'll see. 4-on-3. You never know. It could happen. I didn't hear that. Did you hear that?
Yeah, Henry, 2 minutes for roughing.
Oh.
Back up top, it's Cole looking for another goal.
Yeah, he's just such a patient player.
Yes.
God, you just love the way he plays.
Moves him down. Such a shot pad. Leaked it out on that far side.
Quick whistle right there.
I was looking up something from I thought his brother went to the Air Force Academy after leaving Duluth East.
Spencer, Cadence?
Yes. I'm just looking it up here on.
I was going back to Spencer from Maple Grove, Spencer Bell. That's what.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. He was a really good hockey player too, boy. Uh-oh. We might have a break here.
Chance here. Got some smoke. Going in. Tries to cover. Beautiful job. Somebody called 911. He was robbed. Peterson.
You down with me. What a save it could be right there. Look at this.
He may want to check and see if he has his watch anymore, because that thing was some great glove work.
Both goalies on both ends have done some serious robbing here tonight. What a great save.
Wow.
You watch stuff like that, and the focus you see in a game like this, where a goalie can just be like, whatever, and come with a big save like that. Look at this, same thing down here.
Oh.
Just gotta love goaltending. I don't think goaltenders get enough credit these days.
See, now it's stuck in my head.
What are you looking for?
did an interview, I thought it was with Caden Cole's older brother, a couple of years older, from Duluth East.
Maybe I have to go ask him.
And I had thought that his brother, was at the Air Force Academy, just a beast of a natural goal scorer during his time at Duluth East, working it around the perimeter. Chance here for another one, and it just wide mark of the mark. 1 minute, 40 seconds left.
You had the Gabe Dustin. He's down there on his back with the goalie down there. They're both trying to make saves. Oh, give it to him. Oh, fish.
Circling back at it.
Keeks back on the ice. He's going to be jonesing for a goal here. Oh, and what a great pass by Bish to get it to him. Oh, man. Keys is going to look back at that one and say, oh, give me that one again. Wow. I'll tell you what. Gotta love, you know what? You gotta love the intensity still going on here with 1 minute left in the game.
Yep, there we go. And you know what they want to find? You know, the zone 2 goals is what they scored here in this final frame. 50 shots on goal.
Yep.
But Benson's, and he's made some fantastic saves that we've long forgotten about.
Right.
Under a minute to play. Back, Minnesota to retrieve the puck. And they're going to move their way ahead. Good Spurs, good there, Arnes. Yes, shot,
there
go, Cole again.
Oh, Gabe, hey, I'll tell you, you can't speak enough about him. Just is such a solid, strong hockey player. Super great hockey IQ, and the shot. This goes to show you, I mean, one-on-one.
That comes from being hungry for the puck.
Yep.
Did you see those strides?
Yes, I mean, look at 1, 2, and he glides into it. And look at that shot below the blocker pad. Oh, you gotta love it. Yep, you gotta. You know what? That's impressive. Tell you what, this is a good game to have for momentum going into the weekend. With the confidence level, you know, it's gonna be coming from a 10-4 game against the Tommies, and then coming out, you know, strong against Bethel, strong against Clare here, you know, scoring 20 goals in 2 games, coming into the Tommies for the weekend. I don't know, you couldn't ask for a better matchup, I don't think.
And then watching Cole, you just feel he's ready to launch, just launch serious amount of goals. And then you've also got Luke Myers,
yep,
who was putting it together the other night versus Bethel.
That's what I was saying, you know.
They moved him up to that first line.
You know, we talked about this in several games we've done here now. It's the chemistry of the ingredients we have for this program. I mean, it's just the depth, you know, the talent, and putting this all together. It's just, you know, it can be, Coop's going to go cross-check action.
17 seconds left, a power play chance here for Eau Claire.
Mom, Dad, got to give him a little heat for that one. 17 seconds left. Cuba, what you doing? Too strong for the game. Been working out too much. Lay up that bench press.
Absolutely. Hey, got a chance here to see if Eau Claire can answer. They got to within 1 goal, Jimmy, in that second period to start early. A power play goal in that second period brought it to 2-1.
Right.
But 6 unanswered goals. The Gophers answer.
Look at that. Look at that just hustle right there.
Yep, just 7 seconds left, but still a good burst and some good hustle. And tonight, it's the Minnesota Golden Gophers with an impressive showing. They've stacked a couple of nice offensive displays. And they take this one home 8-1 tonight. How would you summarize tonight's game, Jimmy?
I'd summarize it by what we've been talking about, a purpose when you come to the rink. The purpose of getting the job done, doing as we practice, doing as we're taught. You know, it's a hard thing to put together, but I'll tell you what, tonight we had purpose. There was purpose of, you know, we came here last time, we got beat, and the guys didn't forget it. And coming back and making a statement, coming in this weekend, you know, I'm super impressed. And you know what? Just in this last 17 seconds of going on here, you see Bogues going 100% down to a defenseman that is going to get the puck. That just goes to show you the drive in some of these hockey players. It's phenomenal to watch and coach. So it's awesome.
Yeah, and you watch some of the guys being explosive, including Caden Cole in that. Late in that third period, comes up with 2 goals.
Yep.
And then, of course, the play of Owen Peterson, strong in goal. I think I saw him for 32 shots on goal. He made 31 saves.
Right.
And that's just huge. To get that all the confidence moving in the right direction. And now you've got probably the biggest test of the early part of the season coming at you this weekend.
Not only one of the biggest tests, I mean, we have the schedule we have coming into, you know, the next month of hockey. I mean, we got Lindenwood, we got St. Thomas, we got North Dakota. I mean, big list of big teams, and you know what? We've this program is being built, by us and doing the things that we need to do. But it's fun playing good hockey teams,
That it has. And, hey, it's been a pleasure joining you again tonight,
Yeah.
Jimmy. And, hey, Luke Johnson and the Golden Gophers move on with another win, 8-1. This one just got stronger as the game went longer. And the Gophers take home another win. And be watching this weekend versus St. Thomas. That's going to be high-caliber competition. I'm Joe Rulin, along with Jimmy Thurman. Thanks for joining us. Have yourself a major league evening at a minor league price.